Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we're on a beautiful map called Forest of Camelot by TK Leo. And we have two strong players for you. Down in the bottom left, we have the blue GLA Stealth. This is... well, actually, he started calling himself Raging K, but everyone knows him as Shaye, or Shaye St. John. Yeah, one with a few different names there. Up in the top right, we have a more known player nowadays. Now I've casted a few replays of him. Up at the top right, the yellow China tank. This is Tensor. Yeah, this is like the third replay or gameplay I'm posting of Tensor. Obviously, I played him and uploaded a load of gameplay just recently, and then I think we casted him against Boyka Live. If you missed that, go back and watch that. But he also did well in the World Series 2022, and yeah, he came from like StarCraft 2. Very, very nice guy, very, very strong player. I actually played some 2v2s with him in Clan Wars in February, and I pretty much didn't have to do anything because he just completely destroyed the opponents before I had a chance to. So he is very strong and one to watch out for. But it's interesting to see him against Shaye or Raging K here, because Shaye is quite a beast. He's very dedicated, and when there's money on the line, Shaye does not mess around. If there's money to be won, sometimes turns him a little bit toxic, but the desire to win is strong. Plays free-for-alls as well. Probably one of the best free-for-all players. Obviously, only second to me in free-for-alls. Just kidding. Well, Shaye knows it's true, but just kidding. But yeah, Shaye, if ever Shaye's in my game in free-for-alls, I know he's an absolute beast. I don't even know if this one's the one with the TNT. It's not even a TNT, it's actually RPGs. So Tensor's gone for the oil caps. Technical down the middle gets killed. Tensor's now on 3 war factories. Okay. 3 war factories probably can be supported by 2 supplies and 2 oils. I don't know about 2 supplies, 1 oil, maybe. Technical now going to try and enter the base, but Shaye's paying attention. A lot of people would have lost that technical there. Like, they would just click in the base thinking, yeah, sure, I'm going to get in. But Shaye paying attention the whole way. Returns as soon as he sees enemy units. Shaye definitely being the more aggressive. He's not gone for any oils just yet. Only now just collecting 1 oil. Or capturing 1 oil, rather. In his base, though, still not captured. But that one in the bottom right is going to be. So yeah, I think so far so good for Shaye. I like his strat. A bit more aggression. Keep Tensor on his toes in the beginning. But then make sure you still get your oils behind that. But yeah, Tensor so far playing the more defensive, passive, solid, whatever you want to call it. Because when tank gets to like this kind of stage, it does become quite hard for the stealth. Like, I don't really think you can take a head-on engagement at stealth at this kind of stage in the game. Like, if that just clicks there now, like, what are you even going to do against it? You pop a load of quads, but you're going to lose them. You might be able to pick off 1 or 2 flamers. So yeah, Shaye might be better actually attacking somewhere else. But the problem is that Tensor's actually gone for a Gatling cannon over on the right. That's going to take quite a few quads to get to break through. If you just attack like 3 quads and a couple of RPGs, your army might get stopped. Shaye's deciding to hold the line more so on this left side. If that tunnel was a little bit further back, you could get the support of that building firing the RPGs as well. But right now here, I think that tunnel's going to get cleared. Tensor's very quick to expand here as well. Would have liked that to have been a perfect supply. He's got napalm. You see, that Gatling cannon is really making Shaye think twice about attacking there. Shaye does have the artillery platform down in the bottom right. Shaye's even deploying a new line of defensive tunnels, but he's leaving that oil exposed. The two full supplies here. Because in case you didn't notice, this map is quite based on the design of Sand Scorpion, but like flipped. Not exactly, because there's like supplies in all kind of random places, and the bridges in the middle and stuff is a bit different, but this these 2 supplies, like, what is it, 30k, 30k, it's just like on Sand Scorpion with the bottom left island. And usually whoever controls that wins the game. But on this map, there are supplies and stuff in it and other places. So Shaye did manage to break through that gap in the end. The mines didn't really do so much there. Technical going around the back. I'm pretty sure that's empty now because he deployed the RPGs here to break through the gap. Flame is now pushing forward. That oil is in danger. Stealth versus tank, as I've said many times before, when you've got two solid players, or even without two solid players, whatever level player, it always turns into a good game. Yeah, I think now Tensor's got these extra supplies up here. If he can just hold that, just bunker that off. He's cleared the oil in the mid. If he can just bunker that off and now deal with this bottom right-hand corner, I think he's in a really strong position. He does not have chain guns. I think he's being a little bit overkill here with the amount of GATs. Because this is the area, in my opinion, where you need to be pushing. That's the area where you need 29 GATs. Yeah, in my view. But Shaye, realizing there might be a weak spot here. Like, once you see all of Shaye's stuff here, that's when you just push forward with these flamers. Push forward and just flame wall all of that down. You'd be breaking through. I think sending your army the long way around to defend this, whilst also doing nothing here, is a big mistake here from Tensor. Single fire flamers through the mid. Tensor does have chain guns now, so he should shred through this army more quickly. A new power being built there for Tensor. Is he low cash? No. Oh, sorry, low power. Yeah, he is. He was low power. He's rebuilding a CC back in base. That supply is dried up pretty fast. 10k left there. That's dried up. Quite a lot of crates here, though. Still. And there. Flamers should be so strong in this position because you're kind of like... You're funneled into just like choke points. Like a flamer there and a flamer there, for example. Could be really good. Ooh, hijacker. Ooh, doesn't get the hijacker. Hijacker actually gets vet 2 from killing the... Sorry, the flamer actually gets vet 2 from killing the hijacker. Artillery now coming through for Tensor. Black market in play for Shaye. No workers' shoes. What a disappointment. Tensor has an oil advantage, I think. Well, he has an oil advantage with the one based at home, but he... Oh no, Shaye has one here as well. So there's actually one apiece in terms of the oils. Haven't seen any ECMs yet. Propaganda only just being built. So how many war factories did Tensor have? He's got 3 there, and he lost one there. Does he really need a 4th war factory? Like, these GATs haven't been repaired for about 92 years. Flamer has been sniped here. Okay, a lot of flame is now brought to the mid with the napalm and the vet one that you get as standard. Like, if you head there now, I think you got quite a strong position against Shaye's quads. Does Shaye have AP ammo? No. Another flamer gets sniped, but the tunnel gets denied. There is a battle bus on the way. At this point, very experienced players will know you need MiGs because battle buses... Like, battle buses are such a problem now. If you have a strong ground army combined with the MiGs to stop battle buses, tank is very, very strong. And that's how the ultimate best games happen with stealth versus tank. If you don't have them MiGs, then battle buses will be able to roam free a lot of the time. Saying that, though, Shaye's battle bus has gone down and a lot of quads walked into a lot of fire just then. Oh, man, this is so painful to watch. A long line of units brought back. I suppose he is still clearing. I thought he'd pulled all of his units, but Tensor is still clearing. It's looking quite okay for Tensor, but Shaye's transitioning now to buggies with no ECMs. Should do good damage, but there are crates here, though, and I think that's blocking the buggies. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and that one's actually taking damage. That buggy's actually taking damage. And that one is very, very slowly. Yeah, you see what I mean about just behind these crates? Just get yourself into strong positions. Tensor's very good at expanding quickly. Got a huge army attacking now for Tensor over on the left. With ECMs here, this army would be so much stronger. Just even like one ECM. ECMs are coming, actually. They are coming. They are coming. You know what? Even junk repair would be good here because there's so many damaged units. Get your units bunched together and junk repair from the C&C Generals Power would be so strong because there's so many damaged units. Oh, he's flaming his own stuff for a second. Flame wall. Fargo flame wall. Alert. Alert. Fargo flame wall. So the army is being weakened, but he is also pushing Shaye back. But Tensor seems to be not that great at multitasking. Like, why is he not also pushing there as well? And you could be pushing there, really. 4 flamers should take out 4 tunnels. Tensor floating 7k. The attack is dwindling in firepower. But Shaye really has to hold this. This is his main base. This is like his main chance of winning is these markets, I think. He does have another market here. Still has that oil. He's not collecting on there anymore. But I don't know why that firewall hasn't been adjusted. Sorry, flame wall. Yeah, come on, man. Tensor, this is a little bit painful to watch. Get all these units across the map and attack. This is his chance to break Shaye, and he might do it anyway. Like, just some of these units are a little bit idle from Tensor. AP ammo now in play by Shaye. Tensor's approaching level 5. That flame is going to go down because there's 2 tunnels here. But the next wave, plus all of these, man, come on, they have to be moving. It's even worth getting Red Guard over here and capturing these back. Okay, mine drop. That's quite annoying there for Shaye. Flamers are breaking through. I suppose with the middle collection as well, that supply's been taken out now, but so is the flamer. Tensor doesn't really need everything because he is just breaking through. But there is a time when if Shaye manages to get like a group of strong quads with veterancy plus some buggies, gets GPS scramble, gets himself to level 5, and Frax bomb here, sneak attack in the back, it can turn sour very, very fast. So Tensor needs to be more map aware. He's got all these flamers just sitting chilling. He is breaking through and he is doing damage. Every market you take out is a huge win. But the units are kind of coming in single file. This attack could be much stronger. But Shaye barely hanging on as it is. EMP comes through, disables the war factory, plus a few quads. And it looks like this safe, solid, passive play from Tensor is going to pay out. That looks like a level 3 artillery going to be on the oil. It should take it out. Level 3 artillery pretty much always takes out an oil. Never seen it not, I don't think. Yeah, CC's getting hit. I think that's GG. I think that is GG. Well played to Tensor, to be fair. Really well played. He has broken through the defenses. Yeah, with the ECMs, the flamers, turns out he didn't need MiGs after all. But I think against a super top player, Marikar, Vivid, Excal, people like this will be utilizing battle buses more, and I think that's when you would need battle buses. So if Tensor's watching this, against the very top players, you're going to need MiGs for them battle buses, 100%. Because we only saw one battle bus here from Shaye, and it wasn't executed the best. It kind of just ran into a bunker and died. But yeah, that was actually quite nice. Shaye could have maybe, instead of opening with the aggression in the beginning, maybe he could have opened just with one quick oil. Because he basically opened... What did he do? Did he do it? He didn't even do a TNT. He basically just opened with tunnels and a tech RPG. Which is kind of weird. Normally, you either open with full aggression, like you go for a TNT, fast tunnels in the base and aggressive positions, or you open with 1 or 2 fast oils. And Shaye kind of did neither. He just went for more map control and attack RPG, and that had some success. Like he took out the bottom right oil pretty fast, but arguably he could have captured that for himself. Maybe a couple of hijackers early on then from Shaye as well. We did see some later on, but they already got detected or flame walled. But overall, nice, safe, solid defensive play there from Tensor. Worked his way to the mid game and then just cleared Shaye from everything. But yeah, if he's to improve on things, a little bit better macro and multitasking. I think Flamers on the right side could have attacked it multiple times. The group blob of Flamers up in the top left. I think he'll need MiGs against the very top players. And yeah, there's always room for improvement, whether you won or lost. But Tensor did really, really well here. So yeah, well played to both players. Two very, very strong players. And I will see you in the next one. If you'd like to support the channel whilst also protecting yourself online, consider getting NordVPN using my link in the description. It will hide your IP when playing Zero Hour online, either through Revora or Game Ranger, and you won't lose any internet speed. So use my link in the description for a massive discount and a 30-day money-back guarantee.